Hello, hello, hello. My name is Everything Explained, and today we're going to be taking a look at Trend Plug on his video about pooh shiesty.
Hey, what up guys? We're back at it again with another wild video for you today. Pooh Shiesty seems like he's in some serious trouble, but he's not afraid to face it head on. In today's video, we finna be discussing Pooh Shiesty's situation and how he's facing the possibility of a life sentence. Before we start, if you're a fan of the channel, you already know what it is. Before we start the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you would like to join this month's giveaway of one of these items on the screen, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and watch this video to the end to comment the hidden keyword. Good luck! So without any more hesitation, let's get into it. Alright, so all of this goes back to an incident that occurred on October 9th, 2020 in Bay Harbor Islands, Florida. Now, Bay Harbor Islands is known to be a relatively nice place with some good places to grab a bite to eat while enjoying some scenic landscape.
This nigga sound like a detective in a bad marriage. This nigga sound like he got a great life at work, but his home life is just terrible. Nigga just sound agitated as fuck.
However, in this case, Pooh Shiesty was allegedly there on personal business. According to reports, Pooh had been squatted up with a couple of his
Pooh. Maybe not agitated, but this nigga just, the way he hold his words, that nigga instead of saying poo, that nigga say poo.
associates, two men named Jaden DeRosa and Bobby Brown. The group had been doing whatever they normally do, but they were also getting ready to roll out to a deal that had been set up. Shiesty and his crew were allegedly finna meet someone to pick up some high-end sneakers.
I wouldn't even meet these niggas in public. These niggas look like trouble.
As well,
That nigga's wearing a fucking, I don't want to say a ski mask, but I mean, nigga, it's summertime. What are you doing?
as some party favors. In this case, they were picking up some marijuana and liquid codeine, aka lean. Now, this ain't out the ordinary for rappers, especially if they live the way that a lot of them claim to. They finna need weed and lean on deck at all times. This means whether it's dumb or an associate, someone is finna have to make some illicit deals every now and then, and anyone who has ever been involved in a dealing, even if it was just for a little bit of buzz, knows that things are
Like, these fucking, little background drops they got. I mean, this scene right here, of this dude doing this drug deal, I mean,
every now and then, and anyone who has
where are these dudes at? I mean, is that, that Justin Timberlake type nigga? And I mean, bro, if that ain't a fucking weed dealer in 2010, then I don't fucking know what is. This dude got on a fucking gray, no brand name hoodie. Nigga looks sus as fuck. And then this dude right here, he's wearing a fucking trench coat. Either that or he's just tall as fuck. But well, actually, that nigga look like he probably pushing 6'2", but that's definitely a trench coat. This is, like I said, I just don't think this is what a current day drug deal looks like. Also, nothing.
has ever been involved in a dealing, even if it was just for a little bit of buzz.
Oh yeah, I don't understand why people who are super duper famous and rich sell drugs still, but hey, what do I know? I'm not rich and famous.
Knows that things don't always go as planned. People show up late, show up with other people, or sometimes don't show up at all. But sometimes things will take a turn for the worse, and it looks like that's exactly what happened in Shiesty's case. In this case, the deal would turn into an apparent robbery, with the victims being the people who were allegedly selling Shiesty the product, and with two of them getting shot at by Shiesty's team. And to make matters even worse for everyone involved, the entire incident was captured by a surveillance camera from a building nearby. In the video, you
Damn, bro. Man, no scoping out the scene, no coming up with a game plan, just showing up with the guns and seeing what happened.
can see three cars pulling into a parking lot. Two of them are a Mercedes and one a super nice McLaren.
Why do they pull up in sync like that? Like, these niggas simultaneously pulled up next to each other?
All of the vehicles pull up next to one another. And after a little while, a couple of men get out of each vehicle. And it's not long after that before weapons get pulled. In the video, you can see one man in a black hoodie standing on the passenger side of the McLaren pull a gun. And almost immediately after, another man in a white t-shirt on the driver's side also pulled one. The two men simultaneously let shots off and panic ensues.
I wonder how these niggas be finding, new plugs in cities they don't live in. I mean, bro, you gotta be like, I mean, I guess I understand why they got the gun, sorta, but bro, I mean, like, I just wish we could have like some like commentary on where this all went bad. 1 second they're pulling up simultaneously like a movie scene. Next thing you know, they're shooting out like it's the NBA Finals.
Everyone begins running, and the two shooters run back to the Mercedes that had parked on the passenger side of the McLaren. The vehicle then pulls off, with the McLaren following closely behind as the group makes a clean getaway. But if you take a look at the video closely, as the McLaren pulled off, you can see a bag fall out of the car, and it was that bag that would end up being part of Shiesty's downfall. After the
Man, this nigga Pooh Shiesty is slacking. Man,
pulls off, with the McLaren following closely behind as the group makes a clean getaway. But if you take a look at
nigga left a witness right there. Nigga fucking throwing evidence out the window. What happened to no face, no case? Man, these niggas doing crime that's about to fucking put them away for life. They ain't even thinking it through. They just doing it like they're gonna wake up tomorrow and it's a he's gonna fucking wake up like once they complete the fucking mission, like the fucking like charges and all the bullshit they did, all the stars they racked up in fucking Grand Theft Auto, whatever city this is. Like all that should just go away tomorrow. These niggas like this nigga Pooh Shiesty really living like we gonna get a cutscene of this nigga saying 20 years later. And then we see this nigga walking out of fucking jail, maybe looking like a little bit older, but still thinking he got what it take to be the top of the rap game.
the video closely, as the McLaren pulled
Like why would you pull up in your own car, bro? Like you committing federal felony crimes at that, bro. Like you are committing some serious crime. And on top of that, like not only are you like doing like hella illegal shit, but nigga, like you show up in like the most noticeable car ever. Like I mean, it ain't even black. This nigga fucking pull up in a yellow and black McLaren. Like nigga, that shit looked like Bumblebee from Transformers. What were you thinking?
off, you can see a bag fall out of the car, and it
Like I said, man, just making the fucking cops' job easy. I mean, the cops is fucking at the office. Nah, man, fuck the office, bro. These niggas sitting in the fucking car in their little patrol car, probably smoking one up. If they're in Colorado, if they're in any other states, like I said, I don't know. They probably napping or whatever cops do in their spare time. But nigga, all I know is like, you ain't trying to make their job difficult at all. You just throwing out evidence, leaving witnesses, doing fucking heinous crimes in front of fucking cameras. Like I mean, it ain't even like this nigga just like assaulted somebody. Man, they got into a fight, bro. Y'all got into a shootout on a camera. Like I mean, like throughout the whole fucking time, like, y'all was fucking out there cooning and shit. Did you not just happen to just look up once? Like, I mean, I don't care what side, like, I mean, shame on both y'all's groups. How do you not look up one single time to notice there's a camera right here? Like, bro, you robbing a dude on camera. Like, you can't even deny this shit anymore. And on top of that, like, you leaving all kind of evidence, too. You show up in, like, the most noticeable car. Like every other car there was like a Honda, maybe a Toyota. I don't fucking know, but every other car is like belongs to a middle class person, and it looks like it, bro. You show up fucking looking like you're a millionaire. Like I just don't understand. Like if you're gonna do crime, which I don't advise, but if you are gonna do crime, think that shit through. Be discreet. Don't show up in a fucking car you just took a picture in with yourself yesterday. Like, dog was standing next to the car, like he said a week ago, bro.
was that bag that would end up being part of Shiesty's downfall. After the shooting, the two men who had allegedly been there to sell the product to Shiesty were both transported to the hospital to be treated for gunshot wounds. Both men got shot in the buttocks and ended up making a full recovery.
Like, I mean, like, this nigga rapping about, in his song, if he shoot you, he coming back in blood or whatever, talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, evening up the score or whatever? I don't understand. I mean, bro, in every single song, you talking about the bodies you done caught, bro. You ain't supposed to, this nigga ain't supposed to be alive still. This nigga made it to the hospital, bro. This nigga say he'll see you tomorrow. I'm just saying, for all the stuff that this dude be rapping about, all the bodies he be catching in his music, when it's time for a shootout, bro, you supposed to clean up. That's all I'm saying.
Pooh Shiesty was arrested in June of this year.
Man, if I was the judge and I seen that mugshot, I'd be like, free that guy. That looks like a functional part of society. He looks like he's going places. And I know he's a millionaire, he's a successful rapper, but I mean, how successful are you when you're down to throw it all away over whatever shenanigans was happening in that parking lot? Man, I mean, this dude don't even like. If this dude was like begging for a second chance, would you get it to him, bro? This dude looked like somebody you see in like Def Jam, fucking. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Fight for New York or Vendetta? One of them shits, bro. This nigga definitely look like somebody you see fighting in an alley somewhere. This nigga, like the face tats, bro. Like I can't imagine going in front of a judge with face tats.
And is being indicted on charges from the shooting that took place in October of 2020, as well as a more recent shooting that he was allegedly involved in. The second shooting took place at a nightclub in Miami and apparently involved Shiesty shooting a security guard in the ankle before fleeing the state.
I was reading about this. This is insane. These niggas is out here shooting like they got another life or something.
As of right now, his biggest charges are stemming from the robbery and shooting that took place in October of last year, where two men both ended up being shot. The charges against Shiesty were one count of conspiracy to commit a Hobbs Act robbery, one count of committing a Hobbs Act robbery, one count of conspiracy to possess firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence, and lastly, one count of discharging a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence. All four are felony charges, and each one can carry a maximum sentence of 20 years by themselves. When you stack them all together and then you add in the charges from the shooting that he was allegedly involved in that happened in Miami.
All right. First up, I just want to say, so if all those are actually 20 years, they're more than likely going to run them concurrently. So everybody's saying that he's probably facing life and whatnot, which he is, but he more than likely will not get life. If like all the charges are 20 years, he'll probably get 20, 25 years. And on good behavior, he'll be out in like 17. 38-year-old Pooh Shiesty. He'll still be popping more than likely. Yeah.
Then grew angry. He pointed the gun at him and shot
Wait a second, why do they got this nigga in the suicide prevention suit? Yo, hey, somebody check on my mans.
him. The victim specifically states in the arrest warrant that he had to move out of the way. He was directly shooting at him. The only reason he got shot in the ankle was because he jumped out of the way at the last minute.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Then that happened in Miami.
He then grew angry. He pointed the gun at him and shot him. The victim specifically states in the arrest warrant that he had to move out of the way. He was directly shooting at him. The only reason he got shot in the ankle was because he jumped out of the way at the last minute. This happened in front of a club full of people. There's video of the defendant with the gun in his hand. He has a prior pending open case right now where he's also with a gun and two people were shot.
Man, I mean, like I said, just making the cops' job easy. But you can't even say you didn't do that. You shot a security guard in the ankle, which I mean, like, as much as you be riding about catching bodies, again, like, nigga, what are you doing shooting niggas in the butt and in the fucking foot? But anyway, nigga, beyond all that, you shot this nigga in front of a nightclub. Like, so plausible deniability goes out of the window. You, like, you didn't even smoke this nigga. He's still walking around. I mean, just making the cops' job a walk in the park. I mean, bro, these niggas is about to get a raise. He's been like, damn, man, I ain't even been here. Like, fuck, like you about to make a nigga detective. Like I said, that nigga done called out 39 times this year. This nigga Pooh Shiesty fucking bro. Just making the cops' job easy, making everybody want to be a cop, man. If it's this fucking easy, bro. These niggas basically just solving the crimes and posting them online.
Shiesty is facing some serious time, and if he gets hit with everything, he's finna go away for life. There's no doubt about it.
Again, he won't go away for life, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. The judge, like, I mean, whatever judge, like, see this shenanigans, like, bro, this is just insane. Like, I mean, bro, like, I mean, man, you can at least like be like, yo, I mean, you at least trying to be discreet, like, you at least cared. But this dude show up in the car that everybody know him for being in, nobody in a mask, shootouts in front of a camera, throwing evidence out the window. There was another dude who I'm pretty sure had nothing to do with it, just sitting there watching. Like, I mean, bro, if he does get out, he'll more than likely do it again. I could be wrong, but he more than likely will do it again.
About it. And to make matters worse, it looks like some of the evidence the police and federal agents have against Shiesty
They can't even like be like, he's a great member of society. He goes to church every week. You're like, nah, bro. He sent niggas to a church every week. He looked like. Nigga got face tats. Nigga name is Pooh Shiesty. Nigga's hottest song, biggest song is called Back in Blood. I mean, like, bro, what do you think the judge is going to say? But like I said, I mean, again, this nigga out here talking about he's shooting like LeBron James, but bro, this nigga really shooting like Shaquille O'Neal from the free throw line. This nigga really out here shooting like Kwame Brown or something. I have no idea. But I don't even know if I want to finish this video. I mean, this is just shenanigans. I mean, this nigga just told on himself.
is him unwittingly snitching on himself. Alright, so if there's one thing that you should take away from this is that you've got to watch the things that you post on social media. Do you remember the bag that we mentioned before that fell out the McLaren after the shooting occurred? Well, it turns out that inside that bag was quite a bit of cash, and the feds were actually able to tie that money directly to Shiesty through a post he made on his Instagram. Just a few days before the robbery and shooting occurred, Shiesty posted a picture on his Instagram of him holding a stack of cash that had been fanned out across the length of the entire arm.
I don't understand why he threw the bag out if it had all that money, unless the people who were robbing him. I don't understand. What? Wait a second. What? What? Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. We at 5:20. I just gotta go back to this real quick. Hold on a second. Something don't make sense here. Like, I mean, either one of them, I don't understand why they throwing out a bag of money. That don't make no sense at all to me. Sorry. Alright, anyway.
Team. And to make matters even worse for everyone involved, the entire ends pull up next to one another. And after a little while, a couple of men would end up being part of Shiesty's McLaren pulled off. The group makes a clean getaway. But if you take a look at the video closely, as the McLaren
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't understand. Like, why the hell was this nigga throwing the bag of money out the window anyway? What the fuck? Like, whether that was like Pooh Shiesty or the other guys, why are y'all throwing out all that money anyway? It's like $30,000-$40,000. This other article I read said.
of cash that had been fanned out across the length of the entire arm. All in all, it was a pretty dope picture. However, according to reports, the feds were able to zoom in on some of those bills and enhance the pictures enough to catch the serial numbers. How wild is that? The picture wasn't even a close-up of the cash. It was far away, and they were able to get serial numbers for multiple bills.
If somebody posting with guns or cash, I don't want to be in that picture.
This was bad news for Shiesty, seeing how one of the bills found in the bag of money matched one of the bills on his arms, which immediately connected him to the shooting. Another thing that they're more likely going to bring up in court is the vehicle that we saw in the video. Shiesty posts pictures of himself standing next to or sitting inside that exact car all the time. And as we said, it's a
Damn, bro. Damn. Like I said, bro. Like I said, man. Posted right next to the car. I bet I could get on Instagram and find this same picture. Now, this is terrible. This is terrible. And the dude who seen the whole thing was like, "Yo," like when the cops came. I mean, I don't know if he owned that quote unquote snitching life, but I feel like if he was, like, the first thing he gonna say is, "Oh shit, I just seen Pooh Shiesty shoot some other guy." Or no, fuck that shit. Forget the fucking witness, man. Cause I forgot these niggas only shooting niggas in the butt. So I mean, these niggas fucking the niggas who got shot, the victims, if you want to call them that, them niggas is still alive. The first thing they gonna say is, "Yeah, Pooh Shiesty shot me and stole all my drugs." And threw $40,000 out the fucking car. I don't understand. If someone in the comments could explain that shit to me, that don't make no sense to me. I don't know if there was like a gun or something in the bag, but that did not make any sense to me at all.
super sweet looking McLaren, not a common car whatsoever. So in the eyes of the FBI and the police, Pooh Shiesty was directly involved in the case. And to make matters worse, it looks like he was unwittingly snitching on himself. So definitely watch what you post on your social media. The things that these people can find out through your posts if they ever need to go looking can be more incriminating than you may think. Considering his current situation, things don't look too great for Shiesty. Following his arrest in June, he had his bond revoked, meaning that he would have to wait his trial from behind bars. This means he's been in jail waiting for the past 4 months, give or take a week or so, just waiting while police and prosecutors manage to gather more and more evidence. At first, it seemed like he wasn't ready to face his charges, as his lawyers filed a motion that would have delayed Shiesty's trial. However, that motion has since been withdrawn, and it's looking like Shiesty is ready to face whatever comes his way, which, as we mentioned before, is potentially serious time. With the 4 charges against him from the October shooting, he could potentially be facing up to life in prison.
Is it worth it? Is it fucking worth it? I mean, man. I mean, I don't even get what is you trying to. I mean, bro, why do they I'm sitting here really thinking about it. I'm sorry. I'm like stuttering over my words. I'm just baffled because like this nigga threw $40,000 out the window, but then why was you robbing somebody? Like what the fuck? Like what the fuck is going on here?
With each charge carrying a possible sentence of 20 years. With all the evidence that they have stacked against him, it isn't likely that he'll beat all of the charges. There's a chance he might kick 1 or 2, but either way, it seems like he finna be facing time behind bars. Especially if they bring up the pictures from his Instagram.
Bro, oh my fucking goodness. I mean, like, dog, this nigga fucking, like, taking pictures of the car like he about to sell it or some shit. This nigga fucking, oh my god.
Which they likely will, because that is straight up self-incrimination.
I didn't even see that gun in the picture the first time. Oh, bro. Oh. Oh, my bad. Damn, this nigga look like he fucking about to fucking this nigga look like he about to become the next playable character in Black Ops. Fucking, oh my bad, fuck Black Ops. This nigga look like he about to be the next playable character in Cold War, nigga. Nigga fucking got 3 guns and fucking. I mean, I'm assuming what, like $20,000. I don't know, because it was all 20s, but my fucking goodness, there ain't nothing else in that bathroom. Like I can't tell if them is toothbrushes in the background or what. With that for a rich ass nigga, that bathroom is empty as hell. I can't tell what's going on outside of that room either, but I see some dude the way he throwing up some kind of gang sign, so I'm assuming these niggas about to go hit a lick.
And there will almost be no fighting that one.
Niggas warming up. Everybody got their own fucking tradition. Look at that nigga Pooh Shiesty. Nigga just look like I'm about to go get in trouble.
Pooh Shiesty made a name for himself by dropping tracks they should have ducked. But now it looks like his career might be over. I mean, I know NBA Youngboy just dropped an album from behind bars, but I don't know if Shiesty finna be up for all that. But what you guys think? Does Pooh Shiesty have any chance of beating this case? Be sure to let us know in the comment section. That's all.
Man, alright, so that was like the end of that. Like I said, shout out Trend Plug. Also, my name is Everything Explained. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment what you want me to talk about next. And I also just really want to say, bro, I'd rather be a bitch and be free than be a real nigga and be locked up, or what people think is a real nigga. Shit, I like sleeping in. I like McDonald's. But my name is Everything Explained. I'll catch you guys in the next one.